Hello and welcome to the Daily Dominion for November 28th, 2024. Playing today with Dark Ages and Prosperity. And we've got only expand for trashing. We do have plus actions from Bandit Camp. Definitely going to want to play with an expand. We got draw. We got plus buy. So we have the tools. It's just going to be kind of a slow going thing. All right, I'm wondering how I feel about opening with a terminal versus opening double silver. Because there are only the 5 bandit camps for plus actions. I mean, of course, we can always expand like a monument or a scavenger later. But there's a lot of other stuff we're going to want to be expanding as well. Like we could do scavenger silver, and that will at least help us accelerate through our shuffles a little bit faster. I think that's worth it. Oh, we do have Necropolis. Oh, right, okay, that helps. That does help. Okay. Discard. Top deck of silver. Yeah, so do we want to get a draw card? Do we want to get a bandit camp? Actually, if we're gonna get the draw card, we could top deck the Necropolis. This has like less upside, but also less downside. If we have, like, if we take a rabble and we draw, you know, we increase our hand size to 7. If we've played an Necropolis, then we're increasing our hand size to 6, and we need to see silver and no shelters, or scavenger and no shelters, or scavenger silver and 1 shelter to hit 7. If we top deck the silver, I mean, it's essentially the same thing. We draw 1 more card, but we have 1 more shelter that we can see. I mean, I do like having the opportunity to play the scavenger, even if we don't end up hitting 7. I think, and if we hit 6, we can grab a hunting grounds, which is not bad. I think we go with the Necropolis, actually. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? It's not like we have the... It's not like the rabble goes on top of the deck. What am I doing? I don't know. That was a brain fart for sure. All right, we've got the rabble in the next 5 cards. I honestly don't know what I was thinking with that. Like, why I thought I was top decking the rabble as opposed to just gaining it. I definitely should have top decked the silver. We drew it anyway. But yeah, that was really silly. Okay, so now the issue is we're gonna play the rabble terminally. Like, do we take 1 more silver? We saw 2 of our shelters, so we do have an overgrown estate down there, and then 3 coppers. Take 1 more silver. We still need to hit like silver double copper or double silver to actually hit 7. I mean, silvers are not bad targets for expand anyway, if we can get there. It's like either that or we take a market square and hope we don't draw it, and then we have some plus buy in our deck. I think I'm going to go with the silver, though. Well, there you go. All right, so we can top deck the expand. And at this point, surely we pick up a bandit camp. I think this is just double market square. Okay. I would think I would rather just discard, top deck expand, grab another bandit camp. Maybe we get rid of the scavenger now. It would be nice to get rid of the hovel. We could honestly take a second expand off the scavenger. I think that's actually pretty nice. All right, we have 2 bandit camps. We also have 2 expands and a rabble. We got the 6. I would like to grab a hunting grounds. I think I will do that. All right, we can play this both of these expands with thanks to the Necropolis. So let's go ahead and play that. Do we want to gain gold? Probably not yet. Maybe not ever. Well, certainly not yet, right? Like, we're going to have these spoils in the deck. All right. It would be nice to grab one more bandit camp here, which would suggest we could grab 2 more. We could also go silver to hunting grounds. Hovel to market square. Buy a bandit camp. Wonder if we can ever fit Grave Robber into this. Okay, once again, I'm not really keen on picking up a gold here. Ah. Oof. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, this is probably just copper to market square. I think we have enough of the draw cards, more or less, at this point, and we just take Bandit Camp. And I guess we might as well take the last market square. It is a little bit annoying in terms of continuing to trash copper, but whatever. We do have a decent number of bandit camps in there. Tanking 2 Miss the Shuffle isn't great, but I think it's tolerable, and we do make this stuff Miss the Shuffle as well. Alright, I think we do take one more hunting grounds here. be easier, a little bit easier to pick up the bandit camps throughout the rest of the shuffle. All right. 13 cards in our discard. Trying to think if we care about getting another bandit camp into our discard. I guess we can draw with a couple of these market squares first. We could turn a market square into a bandit camp. We certainly don't need this many market squares, right? But then again, the other problem is that then we're playing terminally. Yeah, okay, let's not do that. We won. I think we have one more bandit camp down here. We do. Oh my gosh. Nearly drew deck. Is it worth top decking a spoils? We could top deck spoils bandit camp. Or, well, that's not exactly right. We could potentially do it. We could pick up another. I guess we could also pick up another draw card. But if we... Tricky. It would be nice to reduce the number of spoils in our deck, but I don't know if it's worth top decking a spoils to do that. We could also gain a draw card, right? But top decking draw card spoils is a little bit risky in terms of finding a village. We could also just gain the stuff, not play the market square. Like we could expand Silver Market Square into Bandit Camp Hunting Grounds. Weird that the AI is not playing with Bandit Camp, speaking of... I'm sorry, with Expand, speaking of that. We have 6 buys. We're not going to need more than 6 buys. Like that, we don't need this many market squares, like for sure. So that part is certainly fine. I think that's probably the way to go. Silver to Hunting Grounds. Market Square to Bandit Camp. All right, so do we want to just take some provinces here? Like, we probably don't need to. I don't think that it has any real threat to end the game, but like one bandit camp. Like Bandit Camp Hunting Grounds province or double. Could be Bandit Camp double province. There's also like a very real possibility of an estate pile out. And I guess we don't actually need... I was thinking we could grab another expand, but we don't even really need it for that. We would just need to find both of our expands and be able to play them both on Hunting Grounds, which isn't necessarily trivial because we have to have enough draw. But... I mean, it really probably doesn't matter very much. like, I can't even see, like, if I were to just go Bandit Camp, Hunting Grounds, Rabble, right? Like, is the AI going to be able to get 4 Hunting Grounds with no expands in their deck? No. Not realistically, but we could also just go, like, if we really wanted to, like, play around that risk, we could also just go, like, double Rabble or something. Or we could just take a province here. It really probably doesn't matter. I guess I'll just take the province. We do need to have a points lead. Well, not if we're piling out on estates, but maybe we can't pile out on estates, right? Like, maybe that doesn't work out. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. They bought a hunting grounds. Why? I mean, I guess what else are they going to do? But really did. Wait, where even did they discard our expands? Oh, okay. At least one of them. I was like, where did it all go? All right, we've got 2 hunting grounds. We've got 1 expand. Can we get... Did they also discard a hunting grounds? Like, I think... No. Is this all of our hunting grounds? Oh, I guess... Oh, we had that. Okay, I didn't see the other one. Okay, we've... Yeah. Well, whatever. All right. Guess we're playing all these hunting grounds. Not doing that thing anyway. Okay. We can just buy all the hunting grounds, surely. Yeah. I guess we can expand into province. Yeah, so that was like trivially easy. The monument stuff. Okay, so I guess we can talk about that. The monument stuff is bad. I'm not going to necessarily say that you couldn't have opened monument over scavenger, but I'm pretty sure it's just worse. Like, the points are just not important. You're never going to get to the point where you can play like a whole bunch of monuments and get enough points that way. There's no throne effects or whatever to like scale that up. There's not really enough terminal space, right? Like, you need to spend a lot of your terminal space on draw, and then, you know, with what you have left, an expand or 2 is obviously doing way more work than monument. Like, an expand play is worth way more than like 1 BP per turn and 2 coins, I guess. The scavenger early, I think, like, you know, accelerates your shuffles. I think that's a nice effect. I mean, I think, like, you could probably just open double silver and it would be like fine. But I do think the scavenger like paid for itself. There's scenarios where maybe it wouldn't, where like you get a draw card and then you draw it dead and stuff like that. But and I did have some terminal collision with it, but I guess I only really had maybe like 1 terminal collision before I just expanded it. But yeah, like, so the monument stuff, like, getting 1 monument is maybe defensible. I mean, to be honest, not really, but maybe. Getting 2, no. There's just no. And then not playing with expand. Like, you gotta play with expand here. Like, it's the only trashing, which, like, how important is that? I mean, there is a lot of draw. Like, you don't, strictly speaking, need to like thin that much, but just being able to take the early like silvers or silver equivalents that you have and turn them into 5s is going to be good. being able to turn like a few coppers or shelters into market squares, again, is going to be good. And then it gives you province reach at the end. And it gives you like the threat on the hunting grounds. Like I didn't manage to do it because they discarded an expand and I had to play like all my hunting grounds to find all my expands. But like there's another draw there where like I see both of the expands by the bottom of the shuffle because like, I don't know, they discard another copper or whatever instead of the expand. And then I just expand 2 hunting grounds into like, I mean, I could expand them into estates, right? Like, but I gain 6 estates off of expanding the hunting grounds. I could expand them into estates if I needed to. I didn't need to. I could have expanded them into provinces. Like this combination threatens pretty crazy amounts of points, and yeah, you're gonna want to play with that. So yeah, that's I don't know. I guess I don't know for certain that the AI ever had the opportunity to buy an expand, but right. So that like here, so they open with rabble, and then they buy a market square on 4, and already I'm like, well, you don't necessarily need to take, and I guess I did forget that they had a 5/2, so they didn't open monument, but you don't necessarily need to take scavenger here because you do already have a terminal in your deck, but you got to take like a silver or something. You got to be able to like get to 7 market square here. Like, what are you doing with plus buy? You're not using the market square reaction because you have no expand, and you have 7 total coins in your deck. Like, you could draw, if you could somehow draw your entire deck with 1 rabble, like, and I guess you could draw all 7 of your coppers. Like, what is the market square getting you? Like, you're gonna buy, you would just buy expand, or if not that, then you would buy a 5, like or a hunting grounds. Like it does literally nothing. This market square. Now, if you thought like I don't want silver in my deck, then okay, sure, take a market square because you'd rather have it in your deck than not. But you need the money. So, and then here they buy a monument on 4, which, like, why, if you wanted a monument, why wouldn't you just buy it here? I don't really understand that. Maybe the thought process is like, I hope that I hit 5 next turn. Although, oh no, they did shuffle. Okay. They shuffled. So then there's there's no rationale to that. If you want the monument, get it here so that you have the money. I mean, you shouldn't want a monument. You should want a scavenger or a silver. But if you want one, you should buy it here. I don't know what it's doing there. And now, like, it's still, so they're still like scuffling, not able to hit 5 because they don't actually have the monument in the shuffle yet. So they buy another market square. And it's just like, you're just not getting anywhere here. Finally here, they hit 5 by just drawing a bunch of copper and then get a bandit camp, which is, that's fine. Like, they already have a couple terminals in the deck. But yeah, they're just like really slow to get off the ground here. I do actually think the 5/2 opening is probably like a little bit worse than the 4/3, because I think having the scavenger silver like is actually going to be better. Like, scavenger is going to actually go through the deck in a way faster than rabble, and then I also have more money, so that is like potentially a disadvantage. But I think that the AI compounded its disadvantage through how it through its buys. And like, it's funny because I ended up with more market squares, but they like just like taking like so many market squares here early that just like, again, they just don't do anything. Like, the market square does absolutely nothing in this deck until you have like a minimum of like 8 coins in play. Minimum. Even then, like, oh, you can get another market square, like, whoopee. Like, it's yeah. So and they buy another monument. Oh man. Yeah, it's yeah. So yeah, and thus was this a trivial easy game to win for me. All right, well, in any case, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.